Hello everyone. I said I'd take a week off after the Twilight Struggle convention, and I almost made it. But we're playing Redradish, who's over in the Antipodes, so doesn't give us great time zone lineup options that often. So we've got a game starting now. Before hopping in, just want to say thanks to Sten Scott and Tazos and the usual people for organising venues and showing up in Stockholm. Had a blast. Congrats to Ryan, who won. And Ziemovic finishing second despite losing his first two games, went on a clean sweep after that. And Frederick for rounding out the podium. I went 5 and 3, very happy with that result. And I'm also drinking my morning coffee out of a novelty mug that I won off Sten Scott for Eventing Summit. So thank you, Anton, for the fantastic mug and the overall fantastic time. Had a blast. And now we're back at a virtual version of the game, so we'll see how I do digitally instead of on cardboard. So let's say hello. Well, with defectors, as long as we don't get purged, uh, we could decall into France and then duck and cover to take France. Nice. 4-1. Yeah, we'll do Austria. Much for muchness, I think. All right, let's plug in my hand. But I quite like that gambit holding defectors. It really only balls us up if we get exactly purged. Or I suppose, Marshall Plan as well. But there's some options. Nord, duck and cover. Arab-Israeli War. Defector Suez. And Olympic Games. 4, 5, 6, 7. Decall. There we go. Setup does look Marshall Plan-y. How unfortunate. So we could go Suez instead. Yeah, Suez and then try and crack on Iran, I guess, yeah? No surprises for guessing there. But we will at least strip Israel and we'll hope for a nice big coup in Iran. Ideally, to clear out. Clearing out would be fantastic. I actually like 2 out of the UK, because then we can coup with NATO and they won't get the special relationship bonus immediately. Alas! That does offer a nice juicy counter coup target. We can only hope they flub. They'll have a wee think, but a counter coup in Iran looks like the best bet. Intriguing. Just walking into... That's smart to avoid getting punted out. But we will take the opportunity to deny them Milops unless they have Indo-Pakistani war. Oh dear. That's a waste of 2 VP. Decall next. Indy Reds should go to Malaysia as well. Yep, very good. But we still event decall. because we want to put some pressure on. Well, shame we don't get D-Star, but at least we've spread our wings in Africa. Ooh, goes off to space, so lacks the oomph to take Thailand. So we'll take Iran for presence in Thailand with Olympic Games. That makes sense. And they get there. So we'll take Syria for domination, because we've got Nasser in the headline phase as well. We will not bother spacing, but we'll overprotect Thailand and take Laos to dominate. Try and give them some hard decisions. They are racking up the VP, though. Europe's only a de Gaulle away from being fixed, of course. This is fine for us. Europe is less good, of course. We're going to work on the assumption they did not hold Europe scoring through the turn. And if I'm wrong, I look like a fool. Do you have it? Well, that's great for us. But we do want de Gaulle to be sure. Nice. Yeah, I like that. If we get purged, that's the worst case scenario, I think. And we'd have to space 5-year plan. The coup on Iran is a little alarming, of course. Oh, brilliant. Now the question is, do we take Europe? I think maybe we give up CIA to hold Asia and Middle East. And then we can always 5-year Europe if it comes back. Let's get rid of CIA. A coup on Angola is the best thing for their territorial development. But that means we can move to take Indonesia. So hold 5-year plan through the turn space NORAD. Yep, makes sense. And we'll go to Indonesia. And now we'll look to consolidate the regions that are going to score us VP, Asia and the Middle East. And we can finish with a coup on Costa Rica to get our Millops if we need to. I say need to, we'd like to, certainly. It's the sort of thing we need to do. They've got a bit of a hard time deciding here. I think they'll probably just want to move to retake France. They've got influence. Yeah. Okay. We will press on Korea while taking Libya. But the aim is to stay ahead in both. Even if they take Saudi, we just need to make sure they don't go 3-3 in the Middle East. Yeah. That's unfortunate for them. So we'll put another 2 in Korea. Mm-hmm. That's fine. We'll finish taking Korea. They'll be looking to tap Iran here, but then we can cover Afghanistan and Pakistan with the China card, with CIA gone. We can't get DEFCON suicided with the 5-year plan duck and cover CIA combo. And if they have Indo-Pakistani war, Yeah, that could be a tricky gambit, but we'll make it work. Yep, that's what they do. Okay. Hmm. Interesting one. Right, let's use NORAD and see if we rate them for Indo-Pakistani War. Annoying and worrying, but well played by them. Italy, of course, is a socialist government away from getting flipped if they don't pop a influence in there. But yeah, they played the turn very well. Left me with some tough decisions. Of course, I would have liked them to have been dealt all 3 scoring cards. And of course, if they've got none of them, I'm only going to score once in turn 3, which makes the steamroller a little trickier. But such is life. I can only do the best I can. Well, and if all they've got are 1 influence cards, that's also problematic for them. Right, so we'll use Korean War to take Afghanistan and just make pretty damn sure. Actually, no. We're going to use 5-year plan to overprotect Pakistan as well. Pitching Korean War and hope we don't get redealt Europe scoring. If we do, that makes us look very silly. And a real shame about them scoring cards. Ugh. Real shame. Sensible. Well, that's not a bad hand for us. We got the war. We can purge them. They've got both scoring cards. So yeah, I think purge. Defectors is a shame, but it's too good to pass up. They got special relationship, which is annoying. Nuclear test ban, East European unrest. We got East European unrest. Okay, so I make them for special relationship, Asia scoring, UN intervention, nuclear test ban, and East European unrest. Unless I missed nuclear test ban earlier. Don't look like it. There's nuclear test ban. Merg. So East European unrest we've got. They've got UN intervention, Asia scoring, and special relationship. And Middle East scoring. Middle East scoring, Asia scoring, UN intervention, special relationship. We got purge, Indo-Pakistani war, East European unrest, Comic-Con. We were redealt Warsaw. We got D-Star, which is very nice. Great. So I can cover 5-year plan. Real shame that we didn't get both in the headline phase. But we will start with a coup on Zaire. Oh. Ah. Immediately forgot Comic-Con. They can't do enough. Like, even if they break Iran, they can't do enough to flip in a turn, because we can take Saudi or retake Iran and blah blah. Oh! Yeah, doy. Well, I brought that on myself. But, you know, that is life. So we now event D-style. Good to get D-style back. I don't know, there probably wasn't a way of dealing with that. I want the mill ops. They'll probably want to do the realigns imminently. But we'll just rammer-jam South America. And then we're hoping to bink South America scoring an OPEC to get us over the top. But with CIA gone, we can also play the long game. The worst for us is Europe scoring, but Italy's only a brush war away. Oh no, it's not, dickhead. NATO's in play. Okay, Europe is a problem, certainly, but we can make more problems elsewhere on the game board. So if they want to do realigns, now's the time. They do not. Oh yes, they're purged as well. Great for us. Even better for us. So we will finish taking Mexico and we'll pop another one in Argentina. I'd completely forgotten I'd purged them. I'm a complete idiot. Ugh. SocGov to space is a must. They get some VPs, which they badly need. Yep. Make the most of East European unrest. Yeah, that makes sense too. Mostly fighting for VP now. We have to space duck and cover. Great. And I guess we could gamble by venting Indo-Pakistani war for a 50-50 chance of 2 VP. But we could get 5-year planned out of 5-year planned Brushwood out of Voice of America out of Argentina. But yeah, I mean, a hunter would be great. Turn 4 mid-war card timing will be of fundamental importance. Pour myself another coffee in my fantastic Event Summit You Coward mug. Thank you, Anton. Yeah, so needs to... That's great for us. Need to overprotect Mexico against NORAD as well. Oh, okay, well... Yeah, so let's use Indo-Pakistani War to cover Haiti and Mexico against NORAD. And then they can either get Milops or try a bad realign. Yeah, this is nice. This is fine for fighting Hunter. They've got UN intervention and one other card. If we could get Delt Europe scoring to pitch to 5-year plan, that would be amazing. Yep, okay. Well, that's fine for us. We're looking for Che, though. Africa scoring. We will bury you. They've got you an intervention, so we don't play that. One small step's already scored. Right, let's plug the hand in before making any rash decisions. Well, it's good we got dealt John Paul because very, very thin in Europe. Um, So Portuguese Empire gets domination in Africa immediately. But ABM Treaty gives us most to do in the headline phase. So let's do ABM. Okay, well that allows us to do a bit of repairing, doesn't it? What if we go Sudan for domination, Brazil and Chile? And if they coup, we get a counter coup. If they realign, we could just drop Africa scoring and still be at DEFCON 4 to press it in other areas. This gives us a bit of headroom. That event of Dorad was very frustrating, but I felt like I had quite a lot to do. So they may go Panama, realign Cuba. Yep, okay. So we'll drop Africa scoring and go coup counter coup. So yeah, John Paul's our space card and we'll hold 5-year plan again. If we successfully space and event one small step, we could be in a bad place. Right, DEFCON's 4. So let's use independent reds, take Colombia to threaten Panama, maybe start a coup war, and with the other op, overprotect Brazil. I feel like they pretty much have to coup Colombia here. Yeah, South America and Southeast Asia scoring could be our route to victory here. So Colombia here? Yep. We'll counter coup. We want to make sure arms race doesn't trigger. Excellent. And that also puts them in a bit of a bind. Realignments come next. Unless they use a 4-up card, of course. But yeah, our best gambit to victory here is a successful America scoring, OPEC plus Southeast Asia scoring. Yep, that makes sense now you've seen We Will Bury You go. Muslim Rev? Yeah, nice. Well, that's fine. We had to try and make the coup work, and they made it work for them. So we will counter coup again. Again, denying arms race as much as anything. Yeah, good. We got away with that. Blimey. So we'll now take Uruguay for domination. Pop another one in Indonesia to protect against being flipped there, with Southeast Asia scoring currently worth quite a few points. Now, if they want a coup counter coup, they can. That is a good move by them. And they're at peaking. So we'll also space the Pope. And we succeed. So we'll event once more step to finish to deny them peaking. Whoever gets dealt Brush War is going to have a big swing. We'll get the pressure on. Be nice to Quagmire them. There are a lot of cards that we can see that would do us a favour, but we know America's got plenty of mid-war cards that will do the same. Give them lots to think about. Ooh, DEFCON's at 4, isn't it? Cripes. I had forgotten that fact. Oh dear. Yes. We will instead have a coup and let them peek them. So big 6. No, maybe we want to coup Panama instead. Yeah. 5 or 6. Yeah, nice. That's a trade-off for peaking. Che will do us a lot of work. Southeast Asia scoring less good, but we've still got plenty of gambits. Che in the headline gives them a worry. And we're still holding a 5-year plan to pitch to Europe scoring. Dodging grain, nuclear subs, and voice will be the big ticket. And being dealt brush. Please. A lot of blue cards to come. Series of crises here. We just need to try and convert some of them. But if we can fade Europe scoring, we can really turn that screw. It's been a long turn 4. Defector's still in the deck. And with peaking, that means we don't want to be too ambitious in our headlines. A coup allows a NORAD as well, let's not forget. That's not quite enough for them. And they've lost Ars Not, which is good for us too. So where's the 1 going? Nowhere particularly exciting. Iran is the best bet. And that's still not very good. Best bet for us is something like we Quagmire them, they bear trap us. South America scoring's good. OPEC's good. 16, 19, U2 incidents 20. That gets over the top. All right, let's think about this. We dominate 3 areas to their 1. Summit might be okay, but grain sales and then lose Summit, we lose the game. If we were to salt something and we got bear trapped, that would be nasty. What if we were to salt ABM, get bear trapped? Yeah, bear trap's terrible for us. Grain sales is pretty much the worst headline, isn't it? I think we still Summit. I'll tell you what. I'm using the Event Summit, you coward mug. Let's Event Summit. It's fun, right? But this could drop DEFCON, give us South America scoring and OPEC to win. If they defect it, we still drop South America scoring to win. Voice America is not great for us here. Grain sales is very risky. But let's just do it. Let's have fun. It's absurd. But at this point, a little bit of absurdity goes a long way. Let's see how badly this comes unraveled. Whoa! They want to cause the DEFCON suicide, so they have to coup here. And then we've got a +1 summit, which is hair-raising. Well, that was fun. So it goes. Oh, well, I don't mind losing that way. That's great. Thanks for the mug, Anton. Hope everyone enjoyed that. Uh, well, I dropped back to 3-3 in this league, but I had a whale of a time. What a way to lose. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. I've already said that. Too busy chatting. Anyway, yes, that was completely absurd, but the odds were still stacked somewhat in our favour, and, you know, got to event summit. Uh, Right, we'll carry on chatting because this is no fun for you. But thanks for watching. It sounds like if they were holding Europe scoring as well, and they had the chance of space, we might not have made it to 20 anyway. The game would have just dragged on. Eventing Summit and nuking the world was a blast. So thanks for watching. Let me know what you would have done, of course, and I will see you for another game soon. Bye for now.